Right, there we go. Hello, people, and welcome to the first ever Real League of Nations Hangout Chat podcast thing. We've got a few things to run through. We've got Paige's suspension. We're not going to talk about Raw today because it's tonight, so we'll have something else to talk about next week. We've got SmackDown Live, NXT, Survivor Series, and a few questions from Twitter. So we'll start off by talking about the lovely Paige. Now, where do we start with Paige? Because we've got the fact that she proposed to Alberto Del Rio. We know who has the pants in that relationship. And obviously she's been suspended again for 6 years because of illegal drug use. So, Caden,
I think it's safe to say her career in WWE is over, wouldn't y'all think?
I'd say so.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's one thing to, what she do the first time. Do we know what she took the first time to get suspended?
Apparently it was cocaine.
Well, there you go. That's all you need to know. Should have been fired then.
Yeah, so apparently the second one was also because of cocaine, but Paige is quite weird these days, isn't she? She's, for some reason, really attached to Alberto Del Rio. She's quite possessive.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it is. Have you got anything to say on the matter, Steve?
She is extremely stupid. That's all I can say. I mean, okay, more power to her. She can have 5 minutes of happiness. Get married to Del Rio, sure. He's just going to do the same thing probably to her. What age is she?
Married,
20.
Get pregnant, get divorced. Done.
It's going to be worse if she gets pregnant. Oh my God, I don't even.
Oh, it's gonna be
Well, that's the wrestling career over in general. Never mind just WWE.
No, like I'm not going to say her wrestling career is over because it's not. The WWE career, well, she is tied to a contract till 2019 where she can't wrestle with any other company. So if she can get a lawyer that can get her out of that, fair enough. But if she leaves or is fired, she cannot wrestle because it's in her contract with another company until after 2019.
Fair enough. I didn't know that, actually.
That's really stupid.
So,
Paige will be Paige. She's different. She isn't your typical girl. And I think maybe Total Divas changed her. She has become different since that point. Maybe too much hanging around with Nikki. But yeah.
yeah, Total Divas are under, I think, personally. But look, if she's happy, she's happy.
It's quite weird because she rejected marrying Kevin Scaff. And then only a few months later...
I heard that on Twitter, all right. She complained that he was going too fast.
Yeah. And in the matter of what, is it even months now? Or is it just weeks? Because she's really not been with him. But now she's...
about 2 months, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Right, so other than Paige, I suppose we can go straight on to SD Live. The better show of the two. We was going to talk about Raw, but we're going to do that next week, seeing as Raw is tonight. And
Raw sucks.
yeah, true. 3 hours. And when you live in the UK, it's not very good to stay up till 4 in the morning when the show is absolute shite.
Nah, it's okay.
But tonight we got Goldberg. Now, I suppose we can talk about Goldberg.
That's one thing.
Goldberg.
Everybody loves Goldberg.
Everybody.
So,
do they?
Well,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
we did have a few comments on Twitter saying that people really don't like Goldberg. But other than
That's
that,
what I'm saying. Look, if they don't do his entrance like the way I want it, it's already no, I don't.
yeah, we want him to come out like the dragon that he used to be, breathing fire.
Exactly. Yeah, and the security is a must in the back coming from the locker room. That is a must.
In all honesty, with the way it's going now, I don't think they're going to do that tonight. I think they'd rather wait till Survivor Series to get his
No, they'll pull the trigger. Look what they did with the Demon. They have to pull the trigger. They have to build hype for it. They have to build hype for it.
True.
But here's the thing with Goldberg for me. Like, I'm glad he's coming back. I'm glad he's gonna have another match. Am I glad it's with Brock Lesnar? Hell no. Lesnar can fuck right off. And the thing that I brought up last week is if you need a 49-year-old wrestler who hasn't wrestled in 12 years to help your show, you got a problem.
That's the thing.
Well, put it this way. What would you rather have? A 49-year-old wrestler who formerly wrestled in the company and will get a draw, or James Ellsworth?
He has a valid point.
Damn. Got me.
Although I love James Ellsworth, I think.
Yeah, I do love it, but like in terms of direction and where they're going, why is James Ellsworth in the main event scene? Like, okay, I don't have a problem with it. It's hilarious. It's funny. I like it. But in the long run, why? Whereas Raw have Goldberg, they have Lesnar. Now, another question is, will Goldberg stay after Lesnar for another fight, or is he
Doubt
gone?
it.
Well, he is contracted to one match, isn't he? But he's
no
also
idea.
booked for several Raws leading up to Survivor Series. Some with Brock Lesnar and some without. I don't think he'll stay after that, personally. I don't think the WWE are going to offer him the money that he wants.
I think he's here for a quick paycheck, and that's it.
Yeah, he's losing anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't really see much point in him staying afterwards.
But what else was there on Goldberg that we had to talk about? Because, like you say, it is a big draw, and everybody loves Goldberg apart from the select few that for some reason don't. But this guy is a former world champion.
You never know. He might super kick and concuss Brock.
He went 4,000 and 0. His WCW run.
I'd pay to see Lesnar get a concussion.
I think, personally, it's something for
Lesnar can't get a concussion. He runs himself into steel posts. A super kick's not going to put him down. Unlike a certain individual, which I refuse to speak about, because that leads into a whole other argument.
Moving along, Ollie.
But there was another one. There was everybody's like, oh, he's a 49-year-old guy, blah blah blah. And we got in the news today that WWE won Shawn Michaels back for one more match against AJ Styles. He's 51. But wouldn't you love to see Shawn Michaels do one more match?
Okay, now hold on. There is a difference between Shawn Michaels and Goldberg.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, look, they're both entertaining, but Shawn Michaels is... Oof!
Mr. WrestleMania, at the end of the day, he will be the biggest draw for your average wrestling fan.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be a draw, but what shape is he in?
He looked in really good shape at the past WrestleMania.
He came out in his ring gear as well.
Yeah.
I think it's
that's true.
training, but he may get there. We never know. You don't know whether he's going to actually sign the contract to do that match, which personally I don't think he will.
No, personally I don't think he will. No, I don't.
But at the end of the day, it is something to maybe look forward to. So we put that news out on Twitter anyway. Whether you believe it or not our problem. We just put news out at the end of the day.
And don't argue.
Yeah, stop arguing with us.
No, let's say one thing. We do not post if it doesn't have a credible source.
Exactly.
Okay? We will post stuff with credible source because then I know it's covering our own backs, but if it fails, it's not our fault. We're covering credible sources.
Yeah.
Because you'll see these news websites certain things where...
Another thing I want to actually say, I know it's going to cause controversy. I don't really care. Dave Meltzer's not always right. Stop tagging him in our tweets. Stop. Yeah. Stop. It's annoying. He doesn't get everything right. He's human.
Dave Meltzer is the most 50-50 person in the wrestling business. And with this business, news isn't always true. News doesn't always happen. Plans
news can change an hour beforehand.
Yeah.
So I just don't get it. Does Dave Meltzer even have an insider? Like, I know he's credible, supposedly, but what's his insides? Like, really, like, I've never studied up about Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, neither have I, because I've seen that he is a 50-50 guy, but as I just said with the wrestling news, plans change.
Yeah, exactly.
For
There's
instance,
nothing you can do
Seth
about that.
Rollins cashing in at WrestleMania was
Mm,
supposedly
exactly.
a last-minute thing.
Mm.
Everybody loved that. So plans change, but yeah. Let's get on to SD Life before we get even more pissed off. So it was last week that James Ellsworth nearly died live on.
Now, can I just say, AJ Styles is the best wrestler in the world,
Yeah, I would.
hands
Yeah.
down, hands down.
I'll second that.
To just, I don't even know how he did it. Mid Styles clash, to just land on your hands and knees to save a man's life. It's mind blowing. He's amazing. Simple as.
Just a little tip, James Ellsworth, if you are listening to this podcast, which we hope you are, don't tuck your neck on a Styles clash. That's possibly the worst thing you've ever done.
Yeah. The golden rule of the Styles Clash.
There's another one as well, the fact that he beat AJ Styles. This man pinned the best wrestler in the world in a non-world title match.
And tomorrow he gets a world title match.
Yeah.
Where's Bray's title match?
Don't get me started.
James Ellsworth. No, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's good, it's hilarious, it's funny, but is it not making a joke of everyone else who's actually working their ass off?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
No
Because
offense to James Ellsworth, because he has been wrestling for 14 years, and I respect that. But
James Ellsworth is actually quite a respected guy, and I don't.
yeah,
have
I know that, and I do respect him for his contribution to the business and how long he's been doing it. I fully respect that, but it's making a joke out of first Styles' reign, which has been questionable at best. He hasn't really had a credible win, has he?
No.
Ambrose, I'm not putting that as a credible win because Ambrose can. I'm not going there. Second, that finish to the last title match was a complete and utter shambles. And when we were watching that live, I said that. I said I'm not accepting that. People made fun of Seth Rollins' reign as champion. Look at AJ Styles so far, and then compare the two. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
AJ has had a hell of a build to this title reign, but now that he's in the title reign, you're having people like James Ellsworth who's wrestled 2 matches on Raw and SmackDown. It's not very good, is it?
No.
It just makes AJ look incredibly weak. Albeit Dean interfered in that match, but
This is why we need Styles to just destroy James Ellsworth tomorrow.
yeah, but he's got that feeling that maybe.
I'm getting this feeling that James Ellsworth is going to win, and if he does, I don't know how I'll react.
See, I'm gonna be at work during SmackDown tomorrow, so if he does win, I'm gonna start throwing shit in my workplace.
I have a feeling that he will win, but he'll lose it that night. I don't know why. I just have this funny feeling they will put it on him, and something will happen, a rematch will happen, and Styles will win it back. I don't know why.
The credibility of that championship is just going to go way down.
Yeah, it makes for interesting viewing anyway. But another question we've got to ask is where does Dolph Ziggler go next? The man that was supposed to retire, or scheduled to retire, has now won the Intercontinental Championship off the guy that deserved it the most, in all honesty. His promos and his work leading up to that match were incredible. I've never seen The Miz like that.
Dolph Ziggler has to have a good run now, does he not?
Yeah, well, I think the whole retirement.
They wouldn't have given him the title if he isn't going for a good run.
Yeah.
So with Dolph, I think this is his last go. You know, I think giving him the IC title was just kind of a thank you, because I do believe Dolph Ziggler by the end of the year will leave the company.
Well, when was it? Was it 2014 that Dolph said he's going to wrestle for 2 more years and then he's going to retire?
I have no idea.
I'm sure.
I don't know that, but I know that his contract was rumored to expire.
Yeah, Ric Flair said something about his contract expiring after.
Ric Flair just needs to stop talking about Dolph Ziggler. I'll never forget the time when Conor McGregor called out the all the locker room, and in Ric Flair's tweet,
Yeah,
who did he say? He said Brock Lesnar. Okay, fair enough. He controversial now. He'd probably crush Conor McGregor. Look at the size of him. Kurt Angle. Now that would be interesting. Kurt Angle has a wrestling background, legit. And then he said Dolph Ziggler. Oh, I could just imagine Dolph Ziggler reading that tweet, being like, "Shut up, Rick, please, please."
Connor's going to WWE. First, we get a Big Show versus Floyd Mayweather the moment in the ring.
Oh God.
So where do we think? Caden thinks that maybe this is his last run. Where do you think he goes, Steve?
I don't know. I don't really care. Just being honest, I don't care about Dolph Ziggler. I just don't. I just give the IC title to Luke Harper and the main title to Bray and let them rule the world.
No, I am definitely all for that. Definitely.
Just give them what we want. Just give us what we want.
Where was
Ziggler? As far as Ziggler, he wants to do stand-up comedy. He wants to do backstage stuff. How long he'll be with the company, no idea. How long he'll hold that title, my guess is with how much they hyped it up till Mania.
Possibly, it was one of the more built feuds, and obviously the business work leading up to that was nothing short of absolutely incredible. So you never know. But we was going to touch on that Bray Wyatt. You know, where does he go next? Because he said on Talking Smack, was it last week, that, or was it Luke? Luke seemed as if he was shooting, and he said that they want to be recognised and they want what everybody else is getting. Now, Bray Wyatt has been one of my favourite wrestlers since he first came into the WWE.
That's Husky Harris?
You wanted it, didn't you? No, as Bray Wyatt, with the Wyatt family, if the Shield weren't there, I honestly believe that the Wyatt family would have got the same push that the Shield got. But saying that, I think Bray and the entire Wyatt family have been completely underused. And I think Bray is the most complete character out of everybody in the WWE today, in my eyes. And I want him to hold a world title, any title, then give him a world title. What do you think?
As I said, what I just want, Luke Harper IC title, heel monster Bray. That's all I want. WWE champion. I want him to dominate whoever comes in his path. And at this stage, while Bray is dominating, this is when you build up someone else. Who to take him on to take the title off him, though, this is what I don't know.
We got a big influx of NXT people coming up there, aren't we? It depends on who goes to SmackDown, really, because Raw seems to get everyone. Whereas SmackDown are working a better show with less talent, yet they're building stars. Raw aren't doing that.
Yeah, which I don't like. They've managed to make a Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens feud look weak. How is that possible?
And then they put it inside a cell, which it didn't need to be inside a cell, but their reasoning. I saw something the other day. I don't know if it's true or not, but
the reason is because it's called Hell in a Cell. That's the only reason. They have no interest in that feud, and I don't know why. Why? It's Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Do they not see the money in this?
With it being the new Universal title as well, they want to build that title, yet they're not doing that. We've seemed to focus more on...
The US title is getting a bigger push than that. Why? Because Roman's holding it.
Ooh,
it's pissing me off. No, like, I'm not shitting on Roman. I'm wearing a Roman Reigns t-shirt right now.
Heck yeah, dude.
Okay. But yeah, they're just building up the US title more because Roman Reigns is holding it. And if you haven't noticed, this is something I've noticed. They're putting the Roman segments on first. You know why? Because there's American football on Mondays, if I'm not wrong. Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's American football on in the second hour, starting the second hour. So what do? They place Roman in the first hour, so people get to see Roman.
I suppose. I have noticed him going on first, though.
And that is why. I'm telling you, that's why. It's just like why they put the main event for No Mercy on is because the elections, the debates were on.
But back to the point, we've got Bray Wyatt. We put
Yeah,
out a tweet that said push Bray. The amount of love we got on that tweet was incredible. I mean, everybody wants Bray to be pushed, but the WWE, maybe they are seeing it now with that whole segment of Talking Smack. But you never know with them. They can attempt to push them and then just drop the ball completely. I personally do want Bray to be in that title picture. I think AJ's next feud, rather than being Randy Orton, just because Vince is high on him because of the whole SummerSlam thing. Randy's had his time. Give it to someone new. Bray has never held a title, and that is beyond me. I don't know. I don't understand how he's never held a title. It really bugs me.
Yeah, I can't believe that either. But then again, a lot of people didn't hold main titles, but still were held in high regard.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I think they were going for the Undertaker approach with him, but that fell off.
That just dropped the second he lost to him at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yep.
He built that feud on his own. That's how good he is. He built a feud with the Undertaker at WrestleMania on his own. Yet he can't win a title. Why?
Yeah.
I don't fucking believe in him, and I don't understand because he's like one of the most talented guys on the roster, and they just waste him. But it's not the first time, and it's not going to be the last time.
Exactly, but
True.
we just got to hope that they do push him. So, swiftly moving on. Sanity in NXT.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's go.
Caden actually posted an article about this on our Twitter. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
So, if you're available and you're on Twitter, go and give that a read. I think they look amazing. I mean, Eric Young's finisher the other day, Ty Dillinger, was insane.
That was nice.
Incredible.
Everything about Sanity is amazing.
They've got the rugged look. It's fresh, it's new, and it's a stable of 4 people. Now, I don't think they'll be in NXT that long. I think they'll get main roster sooner rather than later. But that's just me.
It's just, this is a really good looking stable. They have everything you want. They have the look, the gimmick, the theme, the talent. It's great all around, and I love it.
Definitely. Right.
The only thing you said about there, you don't see them stand down there long. There's a problem with that, though. Look what happened to the Ascension, the Vaudevillains. I don't see they might be getting the stuff done in NXT, but main roster, will they come across?
You see, here's the thing about Sanity and why I think they will do good on the main roster, and that is Eric Young.
But that's it. That's Eric Young. What about the other 3?
Here's the thing: when you have a guy like Eric Young leading these 3 young talents, and these talents are with Eric Young. Eric Young is going to make sure that these talents, Nikki Cross, Fulton, and Wolf, are going to be known, because that's what Eric Young does. He gets people to be recognized and known. And I think they need to spend at least half a year to a year in NXT.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And once, they get more known on NXT, hopefully the main roster, I'm not saying the casual fans are going to know who Eric Young is, but if they do, they're going to be hooked to Sanity because of him.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't know who Eric Young is, you'll soon find out if you watch NXT, put it that way.
Eric Young, if you don't know who he is one of the most decorated TNA stars in its history.
If you don't know who Eric Young is, watch some more wrestling, people. Jesus.
Honestly, that's
No, but I do have one thing to say about Sanity, and that's I see them as kind of like they could be like the Straight Edge Society, if you remember them.
Yeah.
they took in two relatively unknowns. Like, they weren't huge people, but they had CM Punk. CM Punk carried that. Okay, it didn't lead anywhere because
Yeah.
whatever reason, but I did enjoy them when they were there.
Yeah.
And they could be like that. They could be like they're obviously not going to be a new Shield, as I've seen some people comparing them to, which is just beyond stupid.
I don't think anybody's going to compare to the Shield in the next 10
I
years.
trust me, I have seen tweets that have been sanity. The new Shield. I was, oh my god! Look at the tweet you just put out today. Tonight is it? No, tomorrow night is the first time in nearly 3 years.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is madness.
So basically, we've had Seth, Dean, and Roman in the main event. Every single title match since 2014.
Since 2014, because it was SummerSlam, was it not, when Lesnar beat Cena
Yeah.
for the championship, and then he defended it at Night of Champions?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time where a Shield member was not
God
involved.
damn, that feels like a long time ago.
Because the next time Brock defended the title was the Royal Rumble, and Seth
Yeah.
Rollins was involved in that. And then
Yeah, and then
WrestleMania, with
WrestleMania.
Reigns,
Yeah. Okay.
the feud with Rollins and Ambrose. I didn't believe it when I first saw it. I had to fact check it. I was like, oh my god.
Right, so swiftly moving on. We've got quite a few points to talk about, but I think we're going to save those for next week. I think the podcasts are going to come out every Sunday. I think that's the best time for all of us, really. But
Yeah.
we have got a few points to run through very quickly.
Do it.
Every podcast from now on will be around an hour and a half. We'll have lots of stuff to talk about. You can obviously follow us on Twitter at Grplgme, GRPLGME. But we're going to swiftly move into the Mickey James return.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yes.
We all wanted to talk about. Fire away, Steve.
Woo!
That's it.
Honestly, though, I'm unbelievably hyped for this return. I loved Mickey James.
NXT. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Her feud with Trish. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that was iconic. I loved every second of that. As a young person watching Mickey James and Trish go at. Oh.
It was supposed to be Trish, wasn't it?
It was. It was supposed to be Trish.
And then obviously.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. But no, put everything when she left the company behind her. That whole piggy thing. That was my god. That was. I don't even talk about that. But yeah, her versus Asuka. Oh,
But
Asuka.
this NXT takeover in Toronto is looking amazing.
Takeover gets better each time they have one, and I don't understand how.
The card isn't even full, and it's already looking 10 times better than.
It's because Vince McMahon does not have any say in NXT. That is why.
That's very true. That is very true.
I cannot personally wait till he takes over because it is quite stale at the moment. We thought post-draft it would be brilliant. I mean, that first episode of Raw was 10 out of 10.
Brilliant.
But since then, they've not pushed on. But Mickey James' return, I personally can't wait. Asuka is insane. I mean, her record is 110-3, and those 3 losses came from disqualifications.
Yeah.
Never been pinned or submitted. She's an incredible wrestler.
That's insane.
I love Asuka.
So that will be high on my list, probably, hopefully, of top matches for the year.
I'm sorry, but any match involving the Revival is in my top matches.
That match.
They are my favorite.
DIY. That's gonna happen.
Oh,
at
that was
TakeOver.
so
Yeah,
good.
I'm so excited.
I mean, just the Revival. They are amazing. They are my favorite tag team, I think, ever.
They're not far off a call, and I think they should be pushed straight away. Tag team titles.
I agree.
If they're not taken seriously, I will flip a lid, and I'm not even joking.
I think SmackDown have quite a good tag division, whereas Raw don't.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they'll go to Raw.
Hold on, what did you just say?
But Raw not having a good tag division.
No, did you say SmackDown have a good one?
Yeah, I think if you look at it though, SmackDown's is definitely better than Raw.
Yeah,
I enjoy
I'm gonna agree with that. It's just a majority of the tag teams on SmackDown have
Yeah,
not
that's
been
what I'm
used
saying.
right.
A lot of the tag teams on SmackDown, there's absolutely zero interest in them.
See, because no one really cares about the Ascension, no one cares about the Vaudevillains. I don't give a damn about the Hype Bros.
What?
I just gotta call
Zack
them out.
Ryder. Zack Ryder and his imaginary friend. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk about
Very
that.
quickly, we've got to run through Survivor Series. We've got the traditional matches. We've got the females, the males, and the tag teams.
Samoa Joe. That's my pick. That's my pick. Done. Easy.
How's it going to happen though? Is there? I presume there's going to be title matches on at Survivor Series, or will the title holders be the captains?
I really don't have a
I
clue.
don't know.
I think we may have to touch more on this next week. Hoping we may find out because Raw have to reply to what SmackDown said, and that'll obviously come tonight. So we're going to find out a bit more about what's going on tonight, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So next week we're going to run through the matches. We're going to predict who's in the matches, who's going to win those matches.
Samoa Joe.
I don't get what you mean by Samoa Joe. You just keep Samoa
You'll
Joe.
find out next week.
Right, okay. So, Mr. Inside.
What if it's Kurt Hawkins?
Some news.
What if Kurt Hawkins gets the final pin at Survivor Series?
Only if he brings back his own theme song.
Wait, would Kurt Hawkins honestly be in the top 5 people from SmackDown?
There's always that
Face the
one-
facts, Ollie.
There's always that one in these traditional matches, these elimination matches, that doesn't need to be involved.
Yeah.
Like when Tyler Rex was involved.
When was the last time we had a traditional Survivor Series match?
I don't.
Wasn't that when Sting returned?
Yeah, was it Dolph?
Yeah, Seth Rollins stayed down for about 20 minutes from one zigzag. I'll never forget that, alright. It did. Sting's entrance took about 10 minutes. The confrontation took about another 5 minutes, and then I don't know. That just didn't make sense to me.
Right. So we actually have 5 minutes left now. There was a question from Twitter from.
Oh, the one question.
The one question that we got.
Heck yeah!
So, bear with me.
We probably would have gotten more if we asked earlier today, considering how much.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we would have.
Right. So it was Jadzi_Styles05. He asked, who should win the Royal Rumble next year and why? So we'll all run through this.
Ooh, I think for me the obvious pick would be Finn Balor. I think.
Really?
I think that makes the most sense. If he's gonna be back by the Royal Rumble, it makes sense.
It also depends on how it works. Are they going to merge SmackDown and Raw together for the Rumble? Because they can't have a separate Rumble for each, can they? So.
No, I didn't have that. Remember when? Just the memory of Cena and Batista. They're not going to do that again, are they? Oh no.
Well, where they both go over the rope at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought that. Oh god.
So I'm guessing it's going to be 15 guys from Raw, 15 from SmackDown.
Yeah, I presume so.
Yeah.
So Caden's pick is Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, Universal
Okay.
Champion.
Why Caden? Why should he win it?
He never lost the title. It makes the most sense, right?
Fair.
If he's ready to come back by the Royal Rumble, have him win the match and maybe have, I don't know who tweeted it out, but maybe having Finn Balor turn heel.
No.
to-
Not this soon.
To go with, maybe Rollins is the champion at the time. Who knows? All I know is Balor. I think Balor wins it.
Okay. Sure, I'll go next. See, is the question who you want to win it or who you think's going to win it?
Who you personally think would win it?
Ooh.
It's hard.
I think Cena's going to win it.
I swear
I'm sorry, but I just do.
God, if John Cena wins the Royal Rumble.
I just do. He's been out of the main event scene way too long. And
What are you talking? He was just in the main event.
yes, okay, but
The man that went first.
He was
besides
fighting
from
for the
that,
championship.
okay, Caden, calm down, right?
I'm sorry.
Before that match, when was the last time? He hadn't main evented since that Brock Lesnar fight. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
My
shit.
point exactly. He's been out of it way too long. He's going to film now. My prediction is he'll have it finished just before the Royal Rumble. I think he's going to win it. I do. I really do.
I'm a
Yeah.
I don't want him to, but I think he is.
I would have said last week John Cena would win it. But now I'm thinking Finn Balor will come back and win it.
Will he
So
be okay though?
I'm not too sure. You never know.
Like if he's not 100%, they could bring him out at 30 when there's like 2 people left in the ring.
Yeah. So mine is honestly a toss-up between Cena and Finn Balor. I agree with Steve in the fact that Cena's been out of the main event scene way too long, and it is inevitable that he's going to win that 16th title. Why not have it at WrestleMania?
Exactly.
And then
When people will pop, notice this, people notice the last WrestleMania. Sure, there was a couple of John Cena sucks, but when he got in that ring with The Rock, there was a pop because it's Cena. Sure, WrestleMania has the smarky crowd, but it also has a casual crowd.
definitely. But
They see Cena, they will pop.
my other guess would be Finn Balor because he never lost the title. Finn was getting that push to the moon from the instant that he came on Raw, and he deserves that. So, in all honesty, I can't break it down between those two. It would either be Cena or Finn.
Fuck Cena.
So,
I agree with that.
so with that done, any questions, head over to Twitter at Grplgme. Click the links. We've got Facebook, Instagram, WordPress account for all our blogs. We have blogs out all the time. Also, if you are a big fan of custom wrestling tees, go to curbstompmerch.co.uk and use hashtag Grplgme in the checkout for 10% off. If you like wrestling crates, go to slobberknockerbox.com, if I'm correct, and get 10% off using code GRPLGME. Anyways, we'll be with you next Sunday. Thank you, Twitter, YouTube people, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.